Hello, James. Thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is a couple of things. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to some top competitors' website in the area, see if those techniques could outrank them, get you more traffic and leads, which increase your business as well. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. Whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you, but if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first is your homepage. On content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition number of keywords needed. So keywords, anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now you got a good start to your website, nice layout to your website. But one thing I would just increase on your website is just your relevant content, your keywords. So keywords gives Google that electricity, that power to be found by consumers. So that's one thing you want to increase keywords. So speaking of Google, if I type this in, looking for you, plumber, Apache Junction, Arizona, here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. This is a good investment if you haven't done this already. It's a good way to be in front of the face of consumers if you outrank these competitors here. This is the map pack here. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for any kind of service you do or area you provide for. Typically, we don't count on directories like Angie's List and Yelp because consumers, they're going to go to a local business, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So your top competitor in the area is this Vista Plumbing. So I'll compare your website to theirs. And if you could outrank them, if your website could outrank them, you're going to get on the first page or even some of these other competitors. And that's going to increase your leads and give you value exponentially. So to do that, there's a tool here we use called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right there. So right now on your website, you're only using 5 keywords. So that's what I said. That's something you definitely want to increase. Definitely keep the ones that you have. You have 5 keywords here, or it's showing 3 here, but it gives you some volume right here. These are a good volume, but think about all the buyer intent services and everything that you do. Plumbing repair, plumbing services, emergency plumbing. You also tag it to different cities that you go to in that Phoenix, Arizona area, and that's how you increase your keywords to start matching competitors and eventually outranking competitors. So just compare this to Davis Plumbing. So just seeing what they're doing. And this is the off page of theirs. So they actually have more keywords on their main page, but these keywords are ranking them for the Apache Junction search. So these 19 keywords, actually, you could use these on your website because these apply to anybody that does plumbing in the Apache Junction area. You put them on your website, you tag them, you optimize them, and you get that same search volume. And then that's how you start matching competitors and outranking them with the keywords. Second is backlinks. So the backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. A person with the most backlinks wins, but keep it in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. Sometimes it's about the quality of the backlinks and not so much the quantity. So right now you're using one backlink with one reference domains. And really, for your main competitor here, they have a main page here, so it's not showing their backlinks on this subpage, but if we go to all their domains here, it's going to show they're pulling actually 222 backlinks, so that's giving them that search power as well to be found on the top of the page of Google there. So that's one thing. Increase your backlinks, increase your keywords, so your numbers look more like this. Eventually, not overnight, but over time, looks more like this to get this traffic, 615, compared to the traffic you're getting now with your numbers here with 2. Then finally, there's citation. So citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this could generate huge amounts of revenue. So if you do have that Apache Junction business address, you want to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 and 3 of Google, people don't click for more services. People don't click this button for more businesses. So you want to be right in front of the faces of consumers. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it, to be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and appear organically with all the services that you do and all the areas you provide for. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start thinking about those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals and I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. So again, I'm Travis Miller. If you leave me a line of feedback, I'd love to hear thoughts on this video. So thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.